Visceral fat pulses deep within the abdominal cavity, functioning as a highly active chemical factory. It constantly secretes inflammatory substances into the surrounding tissue, affecting the health of the entire body. Many attempt to eliminate this layer through exhaustive cardio sessions. They approach the problem as a mechanical imbalance, simply a matter of tracking every calorie that enters and exits the body. Despite that effort, the body often remains in a state of biological hibernation. It hoards this specific fat to insulate internal organs against what it perceives as a threat from the environment. Reversing this state requires a specific molecule that functions as a prohormone, vitamin D. This molecule directs the cellular metabolism, signaling whether to store energy or convert it into heat. Without this biochemical signaling molecule, the body will override physical exertion and preserve its fat stores for survival. At the microscopic level, adipose tissue features specialized receptors designed specifically to communicate with vitamin D. When unoccupied due to deficiency, the body defaults to lipogenesis. The cell pulls in energy and expands, creating new fat stores. When vitamin D binds to the receptor, it triggers lipolysis. This reverses the cycle, causing the fat cell to release stored energy and shrink. Beyond the fat cell itself, the bloodstream presents another barrier. High visceral fat levels and insulin resistance typically occur together. Insulin acts as the primary storage regulator. High insulin binds to fat cell exits, preventing energy from leaving. Vitamin D increases cell sensitivity, reducing insulin production. With less insulin circulating, the fat cell opens, rerouting blood sugar to muscles for fuel. Restoring vitamin D levels addresses both the receptor vacancy and the insulin barrier, creating the necessary biochemical environment for fat loss. The regulatory network reaches into the brain, where chronic stress drives cortisol production. This hormone provides the biochemical environment visceral fat needs to expand. Vitamin D assists in regulating the stress response. It balances cortisol production and supports the levels of serotonin in the brain. Lowering the cortisol surge removes the hormonal foundation that allows visceral fat to accumulate. Leptin, produced by fat cells, signals the hypothalamus to increase metabolism. Excess belly fat creates leptin resistance, blocking this signal, so the brain triggers hunger. Vitamin D clears this interference, allowing the signal through to suppress hunger and increase metabolic rate. Recalibrating these neural sensors stops the biological hoarding instinct, allowing the body to use its fat stores efficiently. Cellular receptors, insulin sensitivity, cortisol levels, and leptin signaling are all interconnected components of one biological network. Vitamin D provides the biological prerequisite for fat loss. It acts as the conductor of this metabolic orchestra, ensuring every hormonal signal is sent and received correctly. With these levels optimized, the body stops treating visceral fat as a vital reserve and begins releasing it as fuel. Physical exercise remains a necessary component for burning that fuel, but it won't yield measurable results once the hormonal gridlock has been cleared. Visceral fat must be addressed through biochemistry before it can be defeated through mechanical effort. Now that the biochemical signaling is restored, you can utilize the physical techniques needed for a total body transformation. Click the video linked here to see the 7 specific exercises that maximize these results.